everybody, and welcome back to the Adventures in Collecting YouTube channel, where we take a closer look at the toys we talk about on the show. And today we have something a little special to look at. So our friend of the pod, Steve Ozer from Mattel, was over at the Mattel store in California, and he posted a picture of a Mickey and Minnie figure set that I had not seen. So I, of course, immediately went to Mattel's website, looked it up, and saw that it was available in stock on Amazon. So in case you were unaware, this year 2023, they're celebrating the 100th anniversary of Disney. And over the past couple of years, Mattel has put out some really great kind of higher end Disney collectibles, in their Pixar Spotlight collection. They have, their Duos collection, or Friends collection, I should say. Relatively, larger figures, kind of in that 6 to 7 inch scale, but swappable heads, swappable hands, more geared toward a collector, but at the same time, still kid-friendly. They're nice, big, chunky toys. So what's a 100th anniversary celebration without celebrating the thing that Walt always wanted us to remember? And it all started with a mouse, or in this case, a pair of mice. So the Mickey and Minnie Disney 100 set from Mattel. This goes for about $45 on Amazon. As you can see in the packaging here, we have Mickey and Minnie in their classic, initial touches of color. They come with swappable hands, swappable heads, full with articulation, bases. As you can see, they have the ability to kiss each other. They have the different hands to be able to gesture as well as hold each other's hands. And they have tons of articulation here. You can see in the nice big window for those that are mint collectors. This is a nice piece, to display in the box for that Disney 100. Some really great side panel art of Mickey and Minnie. And then, as you saw the picture on the back of how they pose out. So I, on the other hand, am not going to keep this mint. I'm going to open this. I'm really, really excited because outside of Steamboat Willie, this is actually my favorite iteration of Mickey. I love, and Minnie for that matter, I love the blue skirt and the flower hat before she switched to the bow and the pink. And I love this look of Mickey. I love the black and white Mickey, but with the solid eyes and the red shorts and the yellow shoes. This is my favorite version of the duo together. Huge Disney fan, so I'm really excited to have these versions in my collection. But I've already rambled on enough about the packaging, so let's get these guys into the light box and let's take a closer look at the Mattel Disney 100 Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse set. Alright folks, there you have it. There are Mickey and Minnie out of the package. These are really, really cool figures. As you can see, there's in the light box there's quite a bit of movement to them. Single jointed joints all around, but you do have an elbow joint that gets you to about 90 degrees. There is wrist articulation, which is really nice. The swappable hands, there's quite a bit of head movement, given how chunky they are. It's a nice deep ball joint there. What doesn't come across in the video is the shorts and the skirt on Minnie are like a soft rubberized feel. So they do have, a lot of give to them. Again, you just got to make sure when you're turning the, when you're turning the legs, you got to make sure that your joints are lined up in the right spots. You just got to twist them. Same goes for the tail. But really nice figures. Love the alternate kissing, or could be whistling heads too, on both of these. But Mickey and Minnie look great together. Really, really cool figures. I love how they have the hat on. So that way, you know, if you wanted to take it off, you could have her without the hat. It's just held on by her ears, which is really great. There's no, you know, peg or anything on her head, which really gives you two kind of options there. The hands are all interswappable, and, you know, because of the you know, the way that they articulate, you know, the Minnie's kind of hands down can also work as waving hands or high-fiving hands. They stand really well on their own, but they do come with the base, and very similar to the Pixar Spotlight series figures, the base does have multiple pegs on it, so, you know, you can just find the two that work best for the figure, and, you know, they do port in very, very nicely there, and they stand very well on their stands. As I mentioned, you know, these figures are they will go about $45 for the pair. And just to kind of give you a quick idea of how big these really are, I just have a you know, a WWE figure here, WWE Ultimate figure. You know, so from they are you know, big, so they're not going to scale properly, you know, with the figures, but they are somewhere in the 6-inch range, you know, height wise. So we will put a link in the description below in this video where you can get yours, and hopefully these aren't the only releases we see coming from this new Disney 100 program, because would love to see some of the other classic Disney core characters get this treatment. These figures are great. I cannot wait to get them into the display over there. So you know what you should do though? You should leave us a comment. Who do you want to see in this Disney 100 program? You know, who's the next character you want to see? Do you want to see just more Mickeys and Minnies? Do you want to see Donald, Goofy, Pluto, the Fab Five? Who do you want to see? Let us know. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss it when we post new videos. While you're liking and subscribing to things, make sure you follow us here at AIC_podcast on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, where we're constantly posting videos, deals, availability, news, toy photography, anything and everything that we think would help out the community. And then, of course, the podcast. So Adventures in Collecting, you can find us wherever you find podcasts. Simply search for Adventures in Collecting, or again, hit the link in the description below, which will take you to our website. You can find links to all of the things that I just mentioned. And as always, have a hot dog day. Oh boy! Until next time.